So I got invited to this women's writers group.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's all women, and you have to have at least one book published by a reputable publisher, not like self-publishing, and it's invite only. And I was just saying last week that I don't know many women in my field. Anyway, the way the group works is they have these monthly meetings, and different members host it every month in rotation. So I would host it one month, and then someone else would host it another month, but my place is very small, and so I'm not sure that I actually could host it. And I know it's New York, and, you know, everybody lives in these shitty apartments. I don't mean shitty. My apartment is not shitty. It's actually very well maintained and very cute and nicely decorated, if I do say so myself. But it is small. It's just a little studio. It's nice to be asked. It really is. A lot of people start novels and not a lot finish them, and it's really validating. You labor alone for years, working nights while everyone else is off getting drunk and getting laid, and you're just there reworking every word just to have a junior editor cut a third of your book to make it suitable for publication, which you're happy to hear. You know, that's what everyone wants to hear, even if they're sort of killing your vision. That's okay. And, you know, Huffington Post reviews it and calls you promising, and here I am a year later, trekking through the snow, going to some godforsaken place in Queens to a woman's meeting, bringing a six-pack or some cheap wine into someone's tiny apartment with all of these women that are pretending to do something important while we eat bad pizza and I drink too much, because that's what I do when I get nervous. And people are gonna ask me all of these questions that are gonna make me feel uncomfortable and bad about myself. Like, what are you working on? What are you writing? What's it about? Do you have an agent? Can I meet him? Like, I don't need to be reminded about the work that I'm not doing. I don't need people to remind me that I'm not writing right now. And that's the problem with these so-called professional groups. If you're doing the work, you don't need to join a group. Like, am I gonna run into Toni Morrison there? Probably not, you know? Because she's busy writing. Like, if I'm having some chips and guac, J.K. Rowling, no, she's not gonna be there. And they say, come, we're all a part of this together. And it's a sense of community, but really what it is just a group of desperate women who wrote a book like 10 years ago about the tumultuous history of some rich white Southern family. No, thank you. I don't see how that's gonna be helpful. It's just gonna make me feel depressed. Or maybe it'll make me feel better about myself in comparison, because at least I did something. At least I wrote a book and I got it published, which they did too. That's why they're there. So I take that back. I never feel like I fit in. And I just go immediately back to high school, where I am the uncool fat kid standing in a corner talking to a plant. You know, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to work the room, and it just fucking pisses me off about why we're all supposed to feel like we have to join clubs. Like, what? Suddenly, now I'm a woman novelist because they let me into their club? Thank you for giving me permission. Like, it wasn't enough when I wrote and published my book. Like, now I get to call myself a woman novelist? I am a woman novelist. But also so much more. I don't care about the label. I don't know. You know, between the women thing and the group thing, I don't know. I don't think I should join.
I think you should join.
Okay, totally. Me too.